Hello YouTube, this is Brenttime from Team Lucky 7 Gaming, followed by Mr. Rex for Console Killers Episode 2.
Hello.
That is Mr. Rex. Anyways, we came here to build you a $700 build.
It's a console killer.
This is going to kill a console and stab it in the heart.
Yep.
3 times. And even the next generation console stab them in the heart 4. So, if you want your money's worth, this is what we're going to do. And, I think this is a pretty nice episode. Mr. Ryan on our channel is planning on building out of this build, but he's going to change up the case. You can change up the case. The case is fully customizable. So let's get the case out of the way. So we went with a Roswell Black Bone, Black Steel ATX Mid Tower.
Maybe on the cheaper side, but like we said, you could choose whatever case you'd like.
We just went for the cheapest, so that way you could fit it in your budget. Alright. Rex has a 7870, and that's the graphics card we went with. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about the 7870, Mr. Rex.
It's a great card. I've looked up videos and stuff for it, but my experience with this card is make sure that you have enough space for it to fit. My case had hard drive bays that could have been removed, and the card would have fit, but it ended up not fitting. So I sent it back and realized that I could have took out the hard drive bays and it would have fit. But other than that, like, it's a good card. Just make sure it fits.
Don't worry, it'll fit in the case that we picked out.
Right.
We have checked the dimensions.
That one will fit.
Anyway, let's go ahead and switch to RAM. So we went with Kingston HyperX RAM. It's actually it's fairly cheap for what it's worth. 8 gigabytes.
What is it? 1600.
Yeah, 1600. So you're gonna be able to. Honestly, the RAM speed isn't a big deal anymore.
Not today, no.
No. But if you want to live stream or whatever, you're going to probably want to go up to 16, or if you want to record, 8 gigabytes is still fine, I think.
Yeah, 8 gigabytes is enough for anything, really.
Yeah, alright. So now we have the Corsair power supply.
600 watts is all you need.
Yep, and we realized that you need to have the correct parts for the amount of wattage, and you have more than enough room for an upgrade if you really want to go higher.
You could probably push a 7970 in there.
Yeah. Alright, for the processor, we went a step below the FX8350 and went with the FX8150, 3.6 gigahertz, and it's still 8-core.
And it could be overclockable. They overclock pretty well.
Yep.
If you get an aftermarket heatsink.
Yeah. Make sure you get that if you want to overclock.
Yeah,
don't overclock with the stock.
Yeah,
heatsink.
That's not a good idea.
Yeah. You might screw yourself.
But other than that, they really handle it well.
We went with a really basic terabyte hard drive, because everyone needs a terabyte these days.
Yep.
Now, if you want to upgrade to an SSD, that is at any point your decision. You will not be affected by anything. We also went with the Asus M5A99X Evo R2 motherboard. Rex has this in his
I was getting ready to say that. I was like,
in his case. I have the R1. So yeah.
What I find actually really useful is the UEFI BIOS, which is where you can use your mouse and keyboard. Yeah, in the BIOS, it makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
So much easier.
Yeah. It's user-friendly BIOS.
Yeah.
Let's just say that. If you don't know what you're doing, you're not a tech wizard like Rex and myself. You know what you're doing. Anyway, guys, that has been this episode. All links in the description below. It did calculate to $718 before taxes. So you know, keep taxes in mind. We don't keep them in mind because we don't like the government. Also, remember, if you want to request an amount of money for build, go ahead and either say it in the comments below or tweet at TLS Brenttime. And I think we'll end it there.
Concludes the video.
Yeah, remember to subscribe and like the video, because Rex gets fed.
Yeah.
His
Please
McDonald's.
feed me. I'm hungry.
Alright, see you later, guys.